go off the rails. But you know it's time to raise our sails. It's freedom like you never knew. Bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds touch us world, don't fear and shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar. No one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch. Get ready for this song. Let's do the Odyssey.
Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, Odyssey.
Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. You can turn off the path, find a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Take it in stride as you move side to side. They're just different points of view. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. Come on and jump up in the air. Jump without a care. Jump up 'cause you know that I'll be there. And if you find you're short on joy, don't break us down, forget that. You're still our one-up boy. So go on, straighten up your cap. Let your toes begin to tap. This rhythm is a power shroom. Don't forget you're the superstar. No one else could make it this far. Put a comb through that stash. Now you've got panache. Oh, let's do the Odyssey.
Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey, yes, see. Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Odyssey,
Yes, see.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Odyssey, Odyssey.
Let me slowly turn this down. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome to the first Mario Game Awards show. I'm gonna turn my audio down a bit. Hang on. There. Okay. So, I'm gonna do a new camera zoom in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what the delay is on the camera because it's a little laggy on my end on OBS, but I don't know how laggy it is in general. I don't know if that matters too much, but we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. So today we have a new kind of stream that I'm wanting to do because of the video I'm working on. I have a couple of ideas, but I do want to do something real quick. No, this is SD. This is like a camcorder. This is a camcorder artwork here. So yeah, I don't expect high quality visual for my camera today because we're in 1982, baby. We're in 1982. Let's go for this. So here's how the Game Awards are going to work. So we're gonna quickly run through the games that were made in the year that we just finished, and we're going to open a vote where you all get to vote on the best game, the worst game, and the most interesting game out of the year. We're going to be covering 1982 and 1983 real quick. So I'm going to browse through all of the games throughout each year, and then once we're done with that, I'm going to open up the Google Forms spreadsheets that will allow you to vote on the candidates for the year. And I'll announce the winner when I release the video showcasing that year. That's going to be the fun part, everybody, is we won't know a winner until, like, who knows when. So the point of this stream is I'm going to just quickly showcase what we've played so far, and then I'm going to allow people to start voting. So, I don't think there's a whole lot of people on the stream right now. Yeah, you are the winner. All right. Okay, so we got a few people on the stream right now. That's a pretty good start. Let me change to my camera where I have the games. I don't really have much prepared for the games, primarily because I don't really have that all set up properly. This is a very last-minute setup, so expect some technical difficulties, to say the least. But anyway, so I'm gonna just quickly run through each of the games. First off, we have Donkey Kong for the multi-screen Game & Watch. So we're gonna just play a little bit of that. As you can remember, this is a Game & Watch. Actually, I'm gonna play Game B to make this run by a little bit faster for me. If you remember, man, 1982 has very low intensity games to start off. So this is Donkey Kong for the Game & Watch. If you recall, this was the Game & Watch that allowed Nintendo to sell their 20 millionth units, and it sold 8 million units on its own, which is really cool. I physically took pictures of everything and had a really complicated streaming rig. That's how I did this. Photoshop is cool. But yeah, this is Donkey Kong on the Game & Watch. Not really much to talk about, but it's here. It's definitely a Game & Watch. One of those Game & Watches that you will always find yourself coming back to, at least in my opinion. If you like Donkey Kong, you might find yourself coming back to this somewhat often. Ah, okay, there we go. It's a fun novelty. Yeah, that's all I have to say on this game. So then we have Donkey Kong Jr. I'm gonna play the Japanese version so that we can get through other games. The technologies that allow the high-quality footage is beyond comprehension. It's almost as if the game is in a simulated environment to allow such enhanced appearance. I know! It's awesome! So next up is Donkey Kong Jr. for the arcade. I don't remember. Did I? Okay, so I rolled this one up with Crazy Jr., it looks like, in the voting poll. So we're gonna just count that as both Donkey Kong Jr. and Donkey Kong and Crazy Kong. I'm a little rusty, it seems. We're just gotta really start. Yes, I think I forgot to credit the person that made the icon. I might have to change that in between the games real quick. If I remember to, that is. Yeah, emulating an arcade cabinet is pretty cool. Time for the thinking birds that I hate. I forgot I can use a joystick for the arcade games. There we go. Yeah, simulations. We're playing this on Flash, if you could not tell. Yeah, I don't like Donkey Kong Jr. either. I gave the arcade game a 2 if you looked at... I don't know if I posted it anywhere other than my spreadsheets. Because oops. Yeah. I don't really like this game. I'm gonna be honest. It's not the worst original title Nintendo has produced, probably, but I genuinely do not like Donkey Kong Jr. It's not a win for me. But I did learn how to get good at the game. Okay. Ah! Yeah, it shows a lot more variety, that's for sure. If I recall correctly, the game reused a lot of unused elements from the original Donkey Kong that they wanted to just finish and polish up. So, I think it was because they wanted Donkey Kong to be the protagonist this time, but they could not figure out how to program that correctly. If I recall correctly how that development history worked. Oh, I got all the sparks, okay. There we go. We did it! One more stage, and that's the main part of the game, really. I don't plan on, like, beating any of these games on stream tonight. I'm just going through them quickly to showcase the game in general, so that when voting happens, you'll kind of have an idea of what you're voting on. Yes, based on my gameplay, so there's that caveat, but you can still play the game for yourself if you want to. Hello, Eris. How are you today? I thought I was dead there for a second. Yeah, there's a lot of unexpectedness when it comes to Donkey Kong Jr. Are you serious about that? Because I am out of the loop when it comes to Nintendo news nowadays. Donkey Kong Jr. is back? Well, okay, hang on. I'm done with this game. Why am I still playing this? Yeah, Donkey Kong 3 is not bad either. I think I enjoy Donkey Kong 3 more than Donkey Kong, though. Okay, he's joking. Yeah, I prefer the third out of the three, I believe, because I found it to be a really good stress reliever for me. Okay, so that was Donkey Kong Jr. Now we're on to the, yeah, we're on RetroArch. Donkey Kong 2 is the Game & Watch game. surprisingly, let's see, load content. Oh wait, I booted this up recently. Here we go. So this is Donkey Kong on the Atari 2600. For those of people who are unaware, this is the first of the 4 Donkey Kong ports Coleco published in 1982, before they got the license to port Donkey Kong Jr. This was made, as far as I'm aware of, one guy. So, and by technical standards, it is graphically impressive. Yeah, that's the thing. When I was researching this port for the video I'm working on, I found a review that said you can love it or hate it for the exact same reasons. Like, if you love it for it's possible to just love this particular port for the same reasons why someone else would hate this port, which I think is very funny and very, very on the nose. Hello, Riley. Yeah. It was also interesting, I learned this particular port is the fourth or third best-selling Atari 2600 game. That's the insane thing to me. We're gonna get to what I think is one of the worst ports of Donkey Kong. I'm gonna just whip the Band-Aid off for that. Let's see. So, where's the ColecoVision? The ColecoVision's alright. This was a launch title for the ColecoVision, I believe. They made an Atari 5200 and 7800, and they had their own line of computers called the 8-bit computer. The next game in the challenge proper, I might have to, after this port real quick, because I have to scroll down my spreadsheet for that answer. Because I already started playing games in 1984, and then I had this idea. So, not really the best timing on my part, but whatever. I don't particularly like this port, mainly because of the way enemy spawns work in this game. And, well, just the AI in general. I just don't like... Compared to the original arcade one, that is. Because... it seems... This is one of those ports where it feels like the fireballs are camp heavy. Oh, that was a close one. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah, these two fireballs are pretty annoying, to say the least. But they're at least more jumpable than the original arcade game. This might... Ah, man, why can't I just use the joystick to move? Okay. Okay. I think that's enough ColecoVision. So there was that one, then they made... I'll do the Intellivision one because I need to update that in my spreadsheets. Yeah. No joystick. Now use your D-pad and spot. Yeah, I don't. It might be because of the way my fingers are, but the D-pad on a PlayStation controller is not the best. I probably should be using my gloves for this, but I'm using the keyboard a lot more often than I thought it would be. Power glove time. Let's go. I think the joystick works on this game. Um, uh, hmm. So the Intellivision, off stream, I played some Intellivision games that were recommended to me by someone that is a hobbyist. What's the button? Okay. That collects Intellivision games. And he told me, he recommended me some games around that were available by the time Donkey Kong came out. And I played them, and I will say, this port does not paint a really good image on the Intellivision. I'm sure it's still good for the time being, but compared to its other games, this is kind of low. I mean, yeah, it's only 2 screens, but I've played some games that had a lot better graphics and more screens on the Intellivision. Like, Advanced D&D is kind of good. I will say, though, the port's okay, at least in my opinion. It's just, in terms of representing the Intellivision, it does not do a good job representing what the Intellivision was capable of in 1982. And I think the same can be said for Donkey Kong Jr. when we get to that. But yeah, there's just... It's just a very disappointing port. I also learned that apparently this was developed by newbies in the Intellivision development department. Oh, okay. I don't think DK is smiling. I think those are his arms. Nudge a little more to the left, Mario. Okay. Yeah, ladder detection is not good. No way! Okay. Anyway, that's the end of Donkey Kong ports. No, we have one more Coleco port to go through, unfortunately. Oh, golly, I hate this. This probably is in the top 3 of my least favorite Donkey Kong ports. Mainly because of the clunky controls. Okay, so this is Donkey Kong on the Coleco Mini Arcade. I don't know if my audio is picking. Okay, it is. Yeah, Donkey Kong for the original Coleco Arcade is not good, I think. Ugh. This is extremely itchy. I am holding right. Okay. Apparently the joystick is not configured for some reason. If I had, like, a button map set up, you can see how terrible this game controls, but I do not, unfortunately. So I cannot stress to you how terrible this port is. Just from telling you that it feels like the controls work when they feel like it. That is probably the best way to describe it. Oh no. This is my best run yet. What is going on? This is my best run yet. Hold on, hold on. As much as I hate this game, this is going surprisingly well. Never mind. Yeah, it seems like it's trying to mimic the mechanics of a Game & Watch, but there's no rhythm. And you can just walk off the side of the screen and die. Like, that just randomly happens. Yeah, that's just a great... Yeah, this is definitely one of my least favorite ports for Donkey Kong so far in the marathon. We still have a lot to go. We're only in 1984 in the marathon. So those are all of the Coleco ports. Let's see, what is next? Donkey Kong Jr. for the new widescreen Game & Watch series. I think I prefer this Game & Watch over the original arcade. That's just my opinion. I still don't think it's great, but I find it better. Yeah. Yeah, it was not good. Let's see here. Game B. Okay. This is one of those games where I have to really focus, so my commentating voice is not going to be as strong right now. Because you kind of have to really focus on the game. Like, it can be very fast-paced, but you have to be very on top of... You have to be on top of the ball to progress much. Bird, 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 bird! Ah, too fast. Alrighty, that's the end of that one. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down and see which game would be next streamed. Once I set it up, golf is the next game for the live streams. To answer that question real quick. The last game for 1982 is Greenhouse. What kind of games are you into aside from Mario? I like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, Sonic a little bit. I definitely love Klonoa. Hang on, I need to look at my list of emulations. I'm more into platformers and kart racers. And collectathons. So those are usually my go-to when it comes to non-Mario games. I do enjoy a little bit of FNAF and Deltarune. I just got Undertale, so I'll get into that soon. I like Parappa, Rhythm Heaven. Um, yeah, I have a good variety. I have a small variety that I like. I'm trying to branch out more. Anyway, this is Greenhouse, the Game & Watch game. This is in the Mario-thon because the main character, the Fumigator, is the same main character in Donkey Kong 3. There, uh, Stanley. Stanley the Bugman. Stanley walks through the open ladder. A lot of times when I played Donkey Kong 3 off stream, I made a lot of Stanley Parable jokes. I love the Stanley Parable. I also love Greenhouse. All of Stanley's games I've played so far are a real treat, because this is definitely my speed of playing a game. Yeah, I gave this one an 8 on an 8 out of 10 on my tier list. But yeah, this is a very enjoyable game. It's really simple. But that's pretty much the whole setup and punchline of that. And with that, that's all of the games released in 1982. This is a story about a man named Stanley. Stanley's everyone's favorite Bugman. Let's see. I'm gonna publish this. Okay. Let's see. Share link. Okay, copy to clipboard. So, really quick, I'm going to post the... That was... I need to fix that issue. So I'm going to pin the first forum post. This is the link to the first forum. This first forum is essentially the... Hang on, I need to make sure I have this set up. Okay, it's on this screen. So I'm going to open this into an incognito tab real quick. Hang on 1 second. You know what? I'm going to right click, open an incognito window. Oh shit, never mind. Open a new window. Okay. I have my YouTube link to my channel, so I don't really care. That's great. That's great. Which one has Mario in it? There's a few of them. So, quickly, I'm gonna vote myself. I know I'm the host, but I gotta put my vote in too. So the form is pretty simple. All you have to do is vote for what you think was the best game, the worst game, and what you thought was the most interesting one. It doesn't have to be the best or the worst, it just has to be interesting. Alright, I'm not going to look at who voted in terms of responses yet, because I don't want to spoil myself either. So I think the best game, in my opinion, was Greenhouse. The worst game was the mini arcade. The most interesting game, I think, was, in my opinion, I think it was the 2600 Donkey Kong. Alright, why did I make that? Why did I make this question mandatory? Alright. Yes, democracy. This is very important because this will come up in a video. I do plan on sharing which games win each award whenever I make a video out by the end of, for every video by year. Let me make sure I didn't make that mandatory in the next spreadsheet. I did. Can I change that real quick? How do you make a question non-mandatory? Oh, there's a toggle right there. Okay, that makes sense. I guess for future reference, I'm going to also turn off the toggle in 1982 real quick. Alright. I don't know if that's saved. Okay, changes are saved. Let's go. You will know which one is my response. Possibly. Alright, so, that was a quick 1982. As you may know, the next year is 1983. We finished that one the last stream. Because there was one left and it was literally just Mario Brothers on the Atari 2600. So, we're going to just go through 1983. There's a considerably larger amount of games. I thought it was 1776. Okay, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna leave the poll in the... I'm gonna leave the poll pinned for now, so if you still want to vote for those of people who are coming in later, you can still vote. So we're gonna start with... I'm gonna just go through... I think I'm gonna veto doing things in chronological order for the time being, and because yeah, I'm changing a lot of emulators on the fly here, and I'm gonna just keep that to a minimum. So what I'm going to do is do one emulator at a time, just so I can save myself a little bit of time between switching. Hang on, I need to change back to here so you can see my face. Whoops. I thought I switched that back. Okay. See here. Okay. Yes, I am going to do the Game & Watch Gallery games, but I'm not gonna rank those individually. Okay, so the first game, we're gonna boot up RetroArch for this one. Super Mario on the PlayStation 2. We are gonna boot up the PlayStation emulator at one point during the marathon. And, Sega Saturn one, too. So the first game we're gonna boot up real quick is Donkey Kong Jr. for the ColecoVision. I don't know which one. I think this one is the one that works. Okay. So, Donkey Kong Jr. on the ColecoVision was the first game in 1983, which is alright. It has the copyright for 1982 for Donkey Kong Jr. and whatever. Very convoluted reasons why we're going to be playing a PlayStation game. We're also going to boot up an Xbox emulator, which... I don't know why there's a Donkey Kong prototype on the Xbox of all places. And for the PlayStation and Saturn games, it's the same game. It was going to be a Yoshi game, but it was later transformed into an original PlayStation IP. It was made by Argonaut. It was going to be a Yoshi platformer, and then they changed the IP so that they can get it on the PlayStation. Not the PlayStation 2, it was just the PlayStation 1. Yeah, for the Xbox One, there is a game, there was going to be a, I don't know, they may try to make a sequel to Diddy Kong Racing for who knows how long. And one of the games had a prototype on the Xbox for some reason, even though, because it was going to be a Rare game. This was in development during the merge between Rare and Microsoft. And they were planning on making it on the GameCube, but for some reason, the only known prototype that has been leaked is available on the Xbox, of all places. But anyway, without further delay, Donkey Kong Jr. on the ColecoVision is not terrible, I think. I mean, the controls are a little clunky. It could have been, built a little better, but I think it's okay. Compared to what other things I have... Compared to other ports I have seen for this game, this one's just okay. It is on the quote-unquote Mario website. That's... I guess that's accurate? I don't remember how many, stages are in this particular port. To my knowledge, at least. That was a little risky. Those birds are low. Oh, that was terrible. I'm not turning the timer on for these games. This is just for... The reason why I have the timer on is because if I had it off in the stream layout, the chat and the camera would be offset. Ah. I guess I'm not going to... I guess I'm not going to finish all the stages on this one. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We might. Or we might not. Okay, we might. What is... Do we have a Mario website to recommend outside of Mario Wiki? And the Mario Fandom Wiki? Ooh, double blues. Hey man, can you go down? Thank you. I just realized I'm using the D-pad without my club again. My fingers are gonna be fine. Put it on real quick. Oh yeah, there is this level. Yeah, Mario's hideout was not in this version of the game, that's right. Okay. Okay, whatever. I also just hate how slow Donkey Kong Jr. is in general, compared to Donkey Kong 1 and 3. That's just a personal gripe. Because when researching strategies for this game, people genuinely enjoy this. Ah, missed it. Okay. What? Okay, I can't believe that. That was a bit uncalled for. Ah. Okay, so there was that one. Where are we at now? So next up is you know what? I might as well just do it in chronological order. I'll just I'll close the game for now. Minimize that. We have a few main games coming up. First up we have the original Mario Brothers this time. Where is it? There it is. This is the Forgotten Mario Brothers game. Or what I've seen titled as the Lost Mario game. Let me change. I think I disabled links in the chat, maybe. I don't remember. Let's see, unit and backdrop only. Yep, okay. Alright. This is a little awkward on OBS now that I'm looking at that. Okay. Um. Uh. I hate how slow this game starts. I found the first Mario gun. Yeah, only Atari 800 Donkey Kong is the only good one. We'll get to that eventually. Da, 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 da. This is Mario Brothers. Can you believe it, guys? Mario and Luigi used to be factory workers. I stopped. This is what happens when you stop paying attention in this game. You just miss a plate coming in. Yeah, this is Luigi's first video. Well, first actual video game appearance. He has a couple of technicalities, but we'll overlook them for the sake of consistency. No, they're different bosses. So, like, if you see the truck on the left, if it drives off, both bosses appear. I don't think either of them are going to be Spike. So that was Mario Brothers on the Game & Watch. We're now going to move on to the true sequel to Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong 2 on the Game & Watch. Mario's never had a nice boss. True. Then Mario became his own boss. Yeah, but not on stream. We already went through the Saturday Supercade. Donkey Kong's. True, that it probably is Donkey Kong the second. Let me pull up. I guess I can't pull up. I have a spreadsheet of most of the other media. What? I haven't checked if we've hit another TV show or anything yet in a while. Where is... There it is. I don't think I've updated this in a while. Yeah, I have not updated this in a while. Yeah. Maybe after this we'll listen to the Donkey Kong Goes Home vinyl album. And, for those of people who are in the Discord, I might shoot an invite out here in a bit. I'm not going to review the episodes. The video series I'm going to strictly do for video games. Everything else outside of video games is going to be for personal aspiration. That's the idea, at least. You must do a... I don't want to do it on stream because I don't want to become a reaction YouTuber. That's what I want to avoid. Anyway, Donkey Kong 2, I think, is an alright game. Okay, Donkey Kong 2, I think, is an okay game. I forgot what Game B does. I'm gonna miss timing that. I do plan on doing the board games as well if I'm capable of doing them, but some of those cost a pretty penny. Like, even one that I really am interested in, which is a Dr. Mario version of Operation. That's gonna be a lot of money. Because it's like close to $100 US. Oh, that would be a terrible idea, but I can definitely rank the Saturday Supercade episodes for sure. Like, I can think of like 2 episodes right now that would be S tier. Oh boy, I might have put myself in a pickle. Oh, no. Never mind. I forgot what the object of this game was. Anyway, that was Donkey Kong 2, or Donkey Kong the Second. Next up, we have Mario Brothers on the arcade! Yeah, we got our first, set-in-stone Mario game that basically created what we consider Mario as a platformer today. Those are 2 great back-to-back comments, I'm not gonna lie. I really like Mario Brothers. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Mario Brothers. Like, every time we get to a bad port of Mario Brothers, I still love it for some weird reason. Did I forget to lower the volume? Hang on, guys. I just realized. Can I ask you guys for an honest answer? Was this audio balancing for the game audio too loud compared to my voice? Because I forgot to check the audio balancing. Because all of the games are alike. I need to speak louder? Yeah, because I had, like, the games, like... Because I forgot to turn down the game audio in OBS. That's my fault. Can you hear me with there's no audio coming through the game? Yeah, I just noticed that. Especially with Mario Brothers having music. Okay. Okay, okay. Can you hear me now? Like like at regular tone with no background audio going on. If you can, type 1. Okay. Or yes, okay. Okay. So I just turned down the audio for this emulator in OBS. I forgot to earlier. Okay. Can you still hear me over the game audio now that it is playing? I can't skip this cutscene. It's, I did not know that show existed. Alright, that. Woo, Nelly. That's fine. That's not fine. Yeah, so Mario Brothers I really, really like. Um, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do what I want to do with this combo. Um, okay. Alright. I'll have to look into the Let's the Super Mario Show, because I did not come across that in my research. Blame Mario Wiki for that one. Yes, test my kills. I think that'll be enough for now of Mario Brothers. I think we get the gist, even though we only got to the Shell Creepers. What's next? Donkey Kong Jr. color screen. Please send me a source, because I clearly missed that in my own research. Oh. Oh. I see now. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Let's see. So, I call this Donkey Kong Jr. color screen because it was on 3 different LCD handhelds, but they are essentially the same game. Hello, Golden. How are you? Okay. Oh, there's like only one clip of it, so it's a recent find. Gotcha. Yeah, so Donkey Kong Jr. color screen was released on the tabletop Game & Watch, the Panorama Game & Watch, and the, again, for whatever reason, the Coleco Mini Arcade. I don't know why they brought that back. I call it the color screen because I think I've seen other people call it the color screen. Yeah, Golden, if you want to vote for 1982, in case you missed it, there's a link to that in the pinned comment. If you want to vote now, or you can do that. Colors, it's because the screen is in color. It's not officially titled the color screen, it's just in color compared to the new widescreen. Again, this is just Donkey Kong Jr. That was a terrible start. Problem, I don't... My guess is because Nintendo doesn't really own the footage? Because, I don't know. I don't know how the rights for that would be... I don't know how rights for that would work. Oh, Toccata and Fugue. I think that's how you pronounce that word, at least. We were not talking about rights. I don't know where you got that from. Oh, shoot. Alright. I think that's enough. It's... Oh, only... Yeah, Nintendo rights. Gotcha. Did I ever go through this on stream? Mario Cement Factory's, revision. So next up we have Mario Cement Factory Tabletop Game & Watch. Oh, that's great. uh, so, if I remember on stream, when we went over this game, we played Revision 1, which had a jingle that was similar to that of Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. From what I've read, this second revision of the game, um, this has a different jingle that went on to be used in the Game & Watch Gallery series. So that's the new jingle for that game. If you want to hear the Another One Bites the Dust version, which is apparently the initial version, here's what it sounds like. Yep. Whoops. That won't get you in trouble. I think I kind of found a flow for this game is just to rotate your position in a clockwise manner. No, counterclockwise. Just be mindful of the platforms and timing, and you should be good. It's definitely one you do not want to stop paying attention to. Even though it's very tempting. Like Mario Brothers. It also involves a lot of patience and timing. I do want to get to 100 points before I move on to the next game, because something does happen. Yeah, when you stop paying attention for like 5 seconds. Okay. Interesting. You got your own cement factory. You sure that was not Minecraft? I don't know how old you're though, so if don't share if you don't want to. Okay. If I get 100 points or a game over, which one's gonna come first? I'm gonna not look at the comments for a little bit. Come on. And that's Mario's Cement Factory for the tabletop Game & Watch. I don't think this got released on the Panorama Game & Watch. Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't there an OVA in '86? Okay, so that was Cement Factory. Ooh. Riley, do you know what time it is? This is the time to get really excited. I'm pulling out my Atari emulator. It is time. It is time for what I consider to be the best Donkey Kong port that released. This is literally peak so far in the marathon. This is the only game in the marathon so far I've given a 10, which is nuts. Because this is the first game Atari made with the license that they got from Nintendo. It's pretty hilarious. I don't remember if I have it set to running in the background, but I've demonstrated this before on stream, but I do love that if you wait for like pretty much a whole minute, there's a cutscene. This is definitely my best game of the year. This is definitely like this is a good port. I don't know about what you people think about it, but this is a pretty good port. So this is Donkey Kong on the Atari. Okay, there we go. Like, it is... Okay, design-wise, it's not one-to-one with the arcade game. Was not expecting that. But it is buttery smooth. Buttery smooth for 1983. I mean 1983. Like, it's so fluent. Like, I don't know if this is because it's the emulator speeding up the processing speed, but I love it. Whatever the case may be. That fireball is going to ruin my day. Come over here. Okay. This is like the third emulator I've played this game on. The speed is like the exact same. This is Ultra 64 that I'm currently playing it on. Yeah. Like, the game is so good, I don't care how bad the graphics look. Like, I don't care. The graphics themselves are decent. Compared to a bunch of other ports, the graphics are really decent. It's just the gameplay is crazy. Well, I don't think Nintendo's gonna care too much because that's Atari's. Atari's gonna have to take issue for this one. Because this is on the Atari 8-bit computer series. There was a prototype for this, which is really just a movement demo, but I cannot get that to work properly, so we won't be showcasing that on a stream. If any of you are following the VOD channel, I'll put a video out when I'm able to. Yeah, like, I think this is better than reasonable, honestly. Like, I personally think it's better than the arcade version. That's just me, though. It's a lot more fast-paced compared to the arcade version, but I think it adds to it. Oh, that's unfortunate. But for Donkey Kong port, this is really good. This is really good. And then Atari was never able to meet this standard. They got it right the first time, and I'm so mad. They got it right the first time, and nobody cared. That's just very disappointing, unfortunately. Now we're back to Mario Cement Factory. That is so far in the future. I have a couple of ideas, but I won't confirm anything until afterward. I'm gonna take off these glasses. I think they're like a size too small, so they kind of pinch my head a little. So now we're gonna get unfiltered look. Oh boy. Actually, no, I'm gonna put these on. My eyes are starting to hurt after I took them off. Eye reveal, yeah. So now we're going to Mario Cement Factory on the new widescreen Game & Watch. Oh no, I'm blind. Yeah, someone call a doctor. I don't need prescription glasses, thankfully. It's just more of like blue light exposure. It's not something I can easily escape nowadays. Yeah, this compared like when I first played the tabletop one and the new widescreen back to back, it felt so slow. This one at least. Like, I think I criticized it in my game review for this. Yeah, blue light glasses. I think I brought them with me here. I also found out that just regular yellow tinted glass. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't blink a lot. Like, even outside of video gaming in general, I just do not blink. Red light exposure. So I found out that just yellow tinted glasses also work for blocking out blue lights for some reason. So every so often, when I don't have access to these, I'll just whip out the spam tinted glasses. I literally have Dealmaker glasses at my readiness. Not currently, I think that's still packed away somewhere, but I can pull them out here in a second. Well, blue light for me, I've been so exposed to it, it is becoming physically damaging to my body. So I need to be more aware of those habits of mine. Sunglasses probably for the bit were probably not the brightest idea. Pun not intended. Photoshop would be abysmal to work with if you remove all of my blue lights. Yeah, I think that's you get the gist. Let me go grab my deal makers real quick. If I can remember where I put them, that is. Here they are. One of my favorite impulse purchases ever. Hey, it's me, everyone's favorite #1 rated salesman, 1997. Spamton G. Spamton. I have considered every Sonic game. I counted, there's like 600. Like, close to 600 Sonic the Hedgehog games. I didn't count re-releases. but like individual games, there's like 600 Sonic games. I might do that, but golly. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear those for too long because they kind of pinch as well. Um, but yeah, yeah, it doesn't do physical harm in general, but it just also comes down to more, yeah, sleep schedule and hydration is the main reason why I have these issues to begin with. It's just, a lot of blue light does not help with that. Yeah, I'm. Here's your hourly reminder to hydrate. Drink a bottle of water. I think I chugged one on a stream before. I don't remember. Yeah, let's take a moment to drink some water, guys. I think those are just blue tinted glasses. Yeah, so I use the deal maker for rudimentary or like unofficial blue light blue light glasses for also when I want to go out and about during the day. And I always look like I'm ready for a party, so that also helps. Okay, my hands are starting to cramp out a little too. That's also not exactly helpful. Have I ever made a deal? I did convince someone to get these glasses. I was at an event and I was wearing these and I did convince someone to buy them. Maybe two, but I don't know if the second person ever followed up on getting them. Almost done with this bottle. Yeah. Was that the bite of 1997's best rated salesman? Grip strength for what? Because I have. What do you mean grip strengthener? Do you mean like a glove to open the water bottles? Like, what do you mean grip? An exercise thing for grip. I'm not aware of what you're referring to. Oh, wait. So exercise for grip? When did this part of the conversation come up? I don't, I don't remember. I don't remember what sparked that. Yeah, a good amount of those games were like on like Nokia phone, but not Nokia. It was like a specific Japanese phone brand. Oh, hand crank. Yeah, it's just I'm at my computer way too much, so I don't properly do stuff outside of that. It doesn't help that my current location does not have ready access for an actual like piano keyboard. I have one of those at home I used to fiddle on every so often. I mean, I thank you for the suggestion. I might look into that. Uh, Knitting, because I'm Super Mario Sweater's coming up, so practicing the knitting also kind of helps with that. Um, but yeah, Alright, that'll work. Maybe I should become a plumber. Jolly! Okay, Game & Watch you can knock out pretty quickly, though, I believe. Good luck with that, though. Because Markiplier has played a lot of games. Anyway, hydration, period is over. We are now going to, the NES real quick to play a few games. Let's see here. So we're first gonna play. Does that sound louder to me than I think it does? It is. Okay. Alright, we're now going into the Famicom era, where the Famicom has now officially released. I just realized I probably should configure my controls. I think I have changed... Oh, no, I have fixed it. Okay. We're gonna play... we're gonna play Game B. But I'm not touching the controller. Okay, this is a solid port, I will give it that. Hello, Titanic. Welcome to the stream. We already went over 1982's Game Awards, but if you want to vote for what you think is the best game, the worst game, and the most interesting game that came out of 1982, you can click the form that is in the pinned comment and leave your votes. It is the RMS Titanic. Yeah, the original edition, I think, added a few things that made it more like the arcade experience, but yes, we will get to that eventually. You sneaky... Oh boy. Yep, you did it, okay. Oh boy. Awesome, look what you did! I mean, this is a solid port, I will give it that. Very much more akin to the original arcade version. Yes, this does have Mario in it. This game does have Mario in it. Most of the games we're playing have Mario in it to some degree. So we are playing as Mario. He does jump. See? He jumped. Oh, that was great. Yeah, he runs too, on top of jumping. He can do both. I don't think so. That does bring up a good, concern. But you could say the same thing for Luigi. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I heavily doubt it too. Although I did notice that they made Daisy less tomboyish and Birdo less, transgender in recent years. So it could just be Nintendo doing just trying to keep the PR standards high. So maybe Diddy Kong would just fizzle out entirely. That would be my best guess, because changing the character's name outright's probably not going to do much. It's missing the cement factory. It's crazy. Tomboy Daisy, I think, is my favorite Daisy. It's just kind of sad what happened to her. Oh, that was probably a mistake. Mario just feels slow compared to the arcade version. That's just my main complaint. Nintendo Switch online version of what? What are we talking about here? Oh, so that's the original edition on Switch Online? I did not know that. That's crazy. Okay, I did not know that Birdo factoid. I mean, I'm slowly gonna be learning all of this by each game I play, so... I mean, having details pointed out sooner than later is fine. Let's see. Donkey Kong Jr. Let's go. Donkey Kong Jr. on the Famicom. Is just as slower when it in comparison to Donkey Kong. Oh my word, these Snapjaws are so slow. Yeah, probably. I forgot you can have those weird glitches. Nice. How did I get away with that? My favorite FNAF game? I haven't played all of them, so it is a little bit biased in my answer, but FNAF World. It kinda is, but I pushed past it. I don't really care for the issues with it that much. Especially since I don't have a lot of experience in turn-based RPGs in the traditional sense. Hmm. Well, that's the reason why I'm playing this game, is to know all the facts. In fact, initially when I did this challenge, I think Eris can attest to this. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Initially when I did the challenge, or started planning for the challenge, it was to know more about the games, because initially, on another channel, I was doing lore videos for the Mario series, and I was getting inaccurate information from my research, so I thought, why not I play all of the Mario games so I can be an actual expert on the franchise, which is the main reason why I started this in the first place. It took literally a year of planning before I started the challenge, because I kept finding so much new information. Hello, MC Fawful! Welcome to the stream. I need to start reading comics. Okay, let me read the comments. It goes great. The stream is going pretty good. We're doing an award show where we vote on the best and worst games of the years. We already went through 1982, so if you want to vote for those games, you can maybe, you can scroll back a little bit in the stream if you want to. And you can vote for what you think was the best, worst, and most interesting game of 1982. Link to the form is in the pinned comments if you want to vote. And I should also say the vote is going to be open for a week before I stop taking in votes. So if you want to wait a little bit and do some of your own research, that's perfectly fine. Okay, Japan seems to be very still on board with the whole thing. I guess I think it's American culture trying to wipe out Daisy's tomboyish personality. Yeah, this stream was going a lot longer than I expected anyway, so that's kind of good. Let's see. So we went through a few games. We went through Donkey Kong Jr. on the ColecoVision, Mario Brothers on the Game & Watch, Donkey Kong 2, Mario Brothers on the arcade, Donkey Kong Jr. on the Game & Watch color screen, Mario Cement Factory, Donkey Kong for the Atari 8-bit computers, and then we just went through Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. on the Famicom. Awesome. Let's see. What's next on the list? Mario Brothers for the NES. Always a good time. Let's see here. Yeah, I think the tomboy personality is just no longer being known. How far to Super Mario Brothers anyways? Well, we just started in 1984, and that game released in 1985. 1985, I think, only had 4 unique games, which, outside of re-releases and stuff. So, it's gonna be a bit. I should also mention, I plan on taking a hiatus from streams for a little bit to work on the first video, as well as focus on a couple of things that need my attention more than the marathon right now. Yeah, I don't have particular interest in looking at the Switch 2 right now. So don't expect any Switch 2 jokes from me. Okay, it feels weird playing Mario Brothers. Oh yeah, I'm playing like every version of Mario Brothers Special and Punch Ball Mario Brothers. So, it's gonna be a while before we get to Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, this game's a little clunky compared to the arcade version. I'm playing all of the dumped versions of Punch Ball Mario Brothers if I can. Yes. Not all of them are currently dumped. But that's fine. Now we're getting to my... Okay, this... I think this is more of an unpopular thought, but I really like Mario Brothers for the Atari 5200. I think it was this ROM. Why is the screen zoomed in? Let me pull up a different emulator. Okay. Yeah, they did. As far as my research is concerned, all of the Mario Brothers Special ports have been dumped. All but 2 for Punch Ball Mario Brothers. And Donkey Kong 3, The Great Counterattack. As far as my research is concerned, officially he released, there's 3, it was 3 different things. The only one of them are missing. Perhaps in the theory channel. Yeah, we can definitely talk about Daisy later. Too wide. Yeah, the pixels are a little too wide, you're right. I cannot get the bit mapping to be consistent on any of these emulators, but it does even out eventually. What were the controls for this particular port? Okay. We'll be playing the Minecraft Mario DLC on Wii U and Switch and 3DS. Yes. I plan on doing all... Well, you can't do achievements in the custom maps, I believe. So what I'm going to be doing is getting all of the music discs and other weird collectibles that it hides and beat the Ender Dragon, because I think the portal is in... the Isle Delfino corner. So I will be 100%ing Minecraft. I won't do the main game. That's for sure. If I do the main game, that's going to be too much. You can on 3DS. It's going to be abysmal, but we're going to be doing it on 3DS. Oh, those are... That's some funny Birdo lore I have not experienced yet. Anyway, I forgot that ringing, but other than that, I think I want to say I prefer this port over the original arcade game. Strangely enough. Call me a crazy guy, but I think I like this experience over the arcade. Yeah, I forgot. This might be an emulator thing, why that it's ringing. Oh, you just can't jump over. Okay. Was this fixed? Was that audio stuff fixed in, the 800 version? I don't remember. I think I just kind of got used to it when I played this in the marathon. Or maybe I just had this... Or maybe this issue wasn't apparent in a different emulator I played it on. I keep forgetting they call it advancements. Come on. Oh! That was so close. I genuinely like the feel of playing that particular port. It's weird, but that's what I consider the truth. Let's see, what's next on the list here? Donkey Kong 3. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it does. Let's see here. Donkey Kong 3. This quickly turned into a stress reliever for me. Like, it's very intense, especially the way I play. But, I got really... Like, I've turned this into a stress reliever because I get so intense with this game that all of my negative tension is released whenever I stop playing. The goal to 100% this I made was beat round 24. I think I beat round 26. I think that was my personal best. It's up on my VOD channel, but I cannot remember. Yeah, I don't have... Like, yeah, it's, like, relaxing and satisfying to do, power washing simulator, or, I guess power washing in real life. It's just, I don't have that outlet readily accessible to me by any means, so I just... This is just a new one for me. Like, I had a really bad day earlier this month, and I just booted this game up on a VC and was immediately better after, like, a good round. It's still pretty intense, so it's gonna be really hard for me to read the comments while still being able to play. Oh yeah, I do have a banned word list on YouTube comments as well. I haven't updated the YouTube one. I don't remember if I put that word in the list anyway, so I might double check that later. I do want to at least get to the gray greenhouse, so... you know what? I really like this game. I don't necessarily feel like I have a reason, but I really like this game. Okay, just go through that one. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh no, you don't. I learned a lot of interesting things about Donkey Kong 3. We can talk about censorship of words after the stream. I ban words keep a family-friendly image. That's at least the end goal. Because I come from that kind of upbringing, so I'd like to be that kind of channel for other people in that space. Because that is a pretty sizable part of the market that most people are not usually pandering to. I don't think that's the right word to use for that kind of audience. Yeah, I understand. Wait, which Mario game that? Oh, the broadcast system games. It took me a second to understand what you mean. How did I... Okay. Or else Mario will be sad. Mario will be so sad! Oh no! Okay, that's enough Donkey Kong 3 before I get pulled in. Let's see. The next one is Donkey Kong Jr. for the Atari 2600. Let's say Donkey Kong Jr. I keep forgetting how weird this one looks. Yeah, Mario had a very interesting past. This game. This game is not very good. I'd say it's worse than when Donkey Kong was on the Atari 2600. Because the difficulty is very similar to that of Kaizo difficulty. I was holding right. Yeah, these snap jaws are pretty mean. This game's really bad. I'll say that much. Like, it's playable, but it's not a good playable. How did I live that? Yeah, that sounds accurate. Welcome to Mario Wonderland! If you're at the adventurous sort, pay a visit to the castle ahead. Oh, I forgot, there's Mario's hideout in this. I jumped. You saw me in the air. It's more playable than you think. It's pretty unplayable, but compared to other ports, this is not the worst. This is not the worst one. I still think the Coleco Mini Donkey Kong is the worst playing one. This is just the medium difficulty though. But yeah, that's pretty much that game. Next up is Donkey Kong Jr. plus Sun Tzu Math. Here we go. It's hard to... I haven't played B3313 yet. It is interesting, and I plan on getting to it at some point in general, but it's not on my radar at the moment. As we can clearly see, Donkey Kong Jr. plus Junior Sun Tzu Lesson, we have... It's basically a bundle pack with Donkey Kong Jr. from the Famicom and a beta version of the exercises from Donkey Kong what will be Donkey Kong Jr. Math. So this is literally just that. So we go to the lesson portion. I have a math nerd that I really want to get to play this game with, because I think it'd be fun. Yeah, I had someone on a stream play this game with me, and we had fun. I think our math level skills are not on par, but we still had fun. This is the first collection. Yeah, I guess this is technically the first collection game. Wait, this is the first collection game. Wait a second. This is the first Mario game collection. That's... How have I not realized this sooner? Yeah, I'm pretty good with my times tables. Especially by the time Junior gets to each of those vines, I'm pretty good with my times. I say as I get 2 times 1. Okay, so the outer world is getting darker. So I may have to switch to my main webcam to get better lighting. Actually, no, we can veto this for now. That was Donkey Kong Jr. plus Junior Sun Tzu Lesson. If I turn this on... That helps a little. Okay, that helps a little. It's almost been an hour already? Golly. Okay, we only have... Ooh, we have a few games. We have quite a few games left. Donkey Kong Jr. for the Intellivision. Let's get on that. Probably need to start spending less time on each of these, I'd imagine. Yes, I did download a ton of Intellivision games. So this is Donkey Kong Jr. on the Mattel Intellivision. I cannot remember how to start this game. Okay. I don't think the $ does anything. Oh, this... I forgot how bad this controls. Ooh, okay. I forgot how bad this game controlled. Oh, you... I forgot, you have to hold the button for a little bit before it inputs on this particular emulator. So I'm gonna pull this up on MAME. I'm gonna just pull this game up on MAME instead. It is pretty disgusting. I don't remember the controls. Okay, so yeah, the number pad is the same as I left it. Okay. AS. Okay, so left, where's left and right? Right and left, okay. Okay, I do not remember how to start this. Uh-oh. This is a great start. Enter. Okay, enter. Okay. What's the jump button? Okay. I figured it out, gamers. And as I expected, the controls are a lot more responsive than RetroArch. Albeit with a bit of input delay. Unfortunately. At least the controls work. The game just does not. I forgot how bad this game is. How did I beat this in my first run is a new good question. Yeah, I remember someone pointed that out before, was how funny it was when it restarts every single time the character moved. I don't remember where I saw that. We didn't even get to the second level. Is that crazy? Yeah, well, I understand you got the gist of that one. Next up is Mario's Bombs Away. I need to look at the... Oh man, no, this was... Did we cover this on stream? I don't know. I don't remember. There's a point in time when we figured out which war Mario participated in this game. That's all I remember. If anyone happens to remember what that war was, feel free to share. Because I cannot remember if we did it on stream or when we were watching the Saturday Super Game. I just remember that we kind of figured it out from process of elimination. I think we also named these soldiers when we played this on a live stream too, so I probably should have reviewed that. Come on. I cannot for the life of me remember what names we gave to each of these soldiers. Because I played this for like an hour on the first stream. Man. That's just kind of the general gist of that one. Okay, yeah, we can do this one, definitely. I just need to remember how to boot it up. Yay! Okay. Do I have this one set up? Oh, I deleted the... Awesome. Okay. Hang on a second, everybody. I need to... let's see here. Okay, where is it? Okay. So this is... let's see here. We might, hang on, I'm gonna need to adjust the, I just realized I need to adjust, this here. That's fits perfectly there. Nice. But if it was on the Kongs, why was he fighting humans? Anyway, so this is going to be the, oh, which one was it? Failed to load. Awesome. I thought that was the one. Oh, floppy loaded. Machine reboot. Okay, so here we have the appropriated colored version of Donkey Kong for DOS computers. So, no, we do want full color, and we're gonna start with normal. This is what I consider to be one of the worst ports of the game I have ever played. Oh dear, what was the jump button? Oh, it is the spacebar. Okay. The IBM PC. That's the particular DOS. MS-DOS is usually what it's attributed to, but according to my timeline, MS-DOS did not exist when this port was released. So, DOSBox being based on MS-DOS does not appropriately color the sprites. So when you play it on an IBM PC emulator, which is what this one is, you get the correct colors. Yeah, this is... Oh, you are right. Awesome. Hang on one second. Pause the emulator. I think I have to change something in properties. Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'll reboot that real quick. Let me reboot this. I was not paying attention. Go me. Okay. I do not have a joystick full color. This is the appropriately colored Donkey Kong on DOS. Yeah, so famously, or infamously, this game would be in bright pink instead of brown. So people attributed this version of Donkey Kong to be like Pinky from Doom. But it's because people usually run this on a DOSBox emulator rather than an emulator that specializes in IBM PCs, like the one I'm currently playing on now. Because if you looked for the advertising for this particular port, it always used IBM PC rather than DOS, even though it is compatible with DOS software. These are the right colors. Yeah, the ones I'm playing right now are the correct colors. Yes. It looks fine compared to the original. I hate playing this version, though. It looks okay, but the controls are just too weird, because I'm not holding down any inputs. I just click the one, and then it does it. To beat level 5, the AI was just so bad. It took me 2 hours of that kind of bull to complete this game, which was to do 5 loops. Like, my mind was so dumbed down playing this port, I forgot how to play good games. Like immediately after this, I played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with some friends of mine, and I was absolute trash. Which usually I'm not. So it was just more of like, oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I kind of don't want to know how high I could get. If I'm gonna be honest, that's gonna take way too much time and way too much brain dead power. Like, I will say it functions. It's just unreasonably hard. For no real reason. But that's that one. Looks like I need to do the same for this next emulator too, because I think I deleted that stream element as well. Which one was that? This one. Here we go. Let's see, what was the last cartridge I threw in here? Yeah, here we go. This is Donkey Kong on the TI 99/4A. 2. It's also the second hour of the stream, so for my own health and probably your health too, let's take a hydration reminder. Basic, I think, is like basic coding. So I clicked 2 for Donkey Kong. So this is the second Atari Soft port we played. But yeah, this port is more competent than the DOS one, that's for sure. It's not great by many means. No way! I don't know if you saw that, but the game lagged the moment I hit the jump button. I'm not sure if you caught that, but it lagged, and the lag ate my input. That is unfortunate. That was very unfortunate timing. It did it again! It literally just did it again. What is going on here? Right. Wait. Why is the spacebar the... Oh, Q. Q is the jump button. Right. Space is the pause button for some unknown reason. Q is the jump button. I don't think this was explained in the game's manual either, so... maybe this is an emulator thing. I don't know why I didn't remember that Q was the jump button, but it is. Yeah, I know, that is pretty obscure for you to make the pause button the one that most people would associate with the jump button. I don't know. So, how about these fireballs, eh? Have a little bit of Flintstones, like the ending theme. Have a little bit of Flintstones. How am I alive? How am I doing this? I don't hear it. I'm very familiar with the Flintstones theme. Didn't quite really hear that. But that is, that was the TI-9. On to Apple II. Do I have Apple II still set up? I do. Okay. I'll leave that on. Where's my Apple II emulator? Here we go. Do I have this properly audio handled yet? No. Good thing I checked. Volume mixer is set. Okay. This next one is Donkey Kong on the Apple II. That was the wrong button. I just realized this is very offset for some reason. It's fine. It's not like we're gonna play Apple II again anytime soon. Because Apple II does not come up until 1990 again. He does not look okay. This is very much similar to the DOS version. What were the number pad and what was the jump button? Okay, well, oh, it was this oh no. Okay, so the number pad controls the movements, and guess which button is the jump button? That's right. The 0 button on the number pad. Yeah, I think it's an emulator thing, because I don't technically have a joystick configured. But, that's just more of an emulator fault than, an Apple II thing. Whoa, that was too fast. I think I'm just playing joystick mode on a keyboard. I think that's the situation. Come here. Come over here. Snakes. I'm invincible! Like, this is an alright port. If I can reconfigure the controls, it would be fine. The up button. So, yeah, how much room do I? So the number pad is like configured in like a 3x3 grid, and they have numbers where the 2, 4, 6, and 8 are to like symbolize the directions, which is fine. Apple II is done for now. Donkey Kong Jr. Math. So we already kind of demonstrated the exercise section in the bundle, even though it's like a demo, it's still the same thing. But Calculate is like exclusively a 2-player game. Wait, so that's 9 times 5. So this is a 2-player competitive mode where first person to get 5 wins. This looks extremely awkward when doing this solo, because I don't think they have AI for this. So that's literally just 9 times 2. The movement's a lot more restricted compared to Donkey Kong Jr. as well. So I think that's enough for the showcase on that game. Donkey Kong on the Commodore 64. Let's see. Do I have... no, I do not. Okay. I guess I will also connect this to here. Okay. So you'll still see the UI as well, because I haven't really configured any of this. Oh yeah, that was... I think that was the Intellivision. I don't remember. Okay, so Commodore 64 Smart Attach. If I remember how to do this correctly. Games, Commodore 64. We are looking for this one. Oh, I forgot to smart attach it. Auto start. Oh, that's awesome. Hang on, I need to reset machine. No, reset. Oh, okay. That worked. Okay. Smart attach. Auto start. Wait for it to load. Oh, that was a good spit. That's awesome. This is not Atari Soft. Oh yeah, I forgot this was an issue last time, right. I forgot this was an issue last stream. Was it this one? Okay, here we go. Whoops. Now I remember what I'm doing. The animation's smooth. I forgot it was like that. Why? Yeah, compared to other ports we've seen so far, this does look pretty bad. Hang on. His body fat is just gone. Okay, you can jump a barrel while standing. That is a good thing, in my opinion. Because that's rarely seen in these ports. But yeah, this does look pretty bad. Yeah, this is not a good looking port. Mario's brim disappears when he's jumping. That's great. Like, I don't think... I do not think there's any issues with the emulator itself emulating the graphics wrong. I think it's just this factor. Oh yeah? Was that for Dupless? Because it was an important item in the game? Because I have, like, an article on, like, every individual item in the Thousand Year Door and the other Paper Mario games. Mario? I barely know her. Are you sneaky little guy? This is so slow. Oh boy. I forgot how slow this was. Okay, enough of that. I do want to quit Vice. Yes, I do. Okay, apparently I did this one. Oh yeah, that's why. We are 2 games left. Yeah, and then we can vote. Okay. Games. Commodore VIC-20. Okay. I still find it funny that the only way I was able to get this game to work was a mega cartridge of games. Like, that was the only way I was able to get this to work. So I would just go down to here, mess the input up. I like Pac-Man's called Ghost Cop. Nice. F1 for options? Okay. Skill level, I think that is level 1. Democracy soon. Don't worry, guys. We will have our democracy. Oh, that's unfortunate. I remember liking this one for some reason. Like, yeah, it looks terrible, but I think I really got used to the controls. Probably the difficulty, though. Can we play system volume information? Potentially. I need to get good at this real quick. Okay. Okay, great to know that the joystick does not work. Oh yeah, you can stop in midair. Weird quirk about this game. Welcome back to Why Am I Not Wearing My Glove Again? The glove I use for D-pad. Oh, that went further than I thought. Or 4 clones that are stacked in it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna play too much of that one, because we have one more game. We have one more game. And that is Mario Brothers on the Atari 2600. Ah, this is the game played in the last stream, actually. And this was also the stream I forgot to do my tier list on. It is literally bare bones Mario Bros. Like, the most bare bones Mario Bros. You can get. System volume information on my computer? Is that what you're referring to? Or was that a setting in one of the games? This is very bare bones Mario Bros. Yeah, this is definitely the worst looking game. Something's gumming up the plumbing for Luigi Cinnabine. Mario, where are you? I think I first tried or second tried this game 100%. I don't quite remember though. But yeah, this is like extremely bare bones Mario Bros. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So we now come to the final part of the stream where we rank the games of 1983. Oh boy, let me prepare the form. Okay, let me make sure things look right. I think this looks right. Publish. Okay. Copy the link. Close the tab so that I don't get spoiled for this, I guess. I don't want to know how many responses are until, like, I'm done with them. So I'm going to just leave the link here. I don't think we have a reason to pin it for now. So there you go, guys. There is the final pin in the final form. I'm going to open this up as well. Let me go to here. All right. So, best game. This is easy for me. This was, where is it? Donkey Kong on the Atari 8-bit console. The worst one. Ugh. I think I have a soft spot for Mario Brothers because 2600 for me was not the worst. After recent consideration, I think it might be Donkey Kong Jr. on the Intellivision. It's either Donkey Kong Jr. on the Intellivision or Donkey Kong on the DOS. I think the Intellivision's gonna win that one for me. Favorite one so far, it might be Donkey Kong on the Atari 8-bit, if I remember my tier list correctly. Let me pull it up. Oh no, I think it's on my other browser. Yeah, okay. So this is where I have my main tier list of games. Where's Mario Brothers for the 2600? Did I not rank that yet? I did rank it. Is that it? No, that's Junior. Okay, I gave it out of 4. Okay. Have you counted how many Mario games there are altogether? It's a little over 600, or at least according to this template, there's 508. At least 2, yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot to go. And that's just, like, the individual games and ports in the list. And I have a lot more wackier titles that technically don't count. I say technically because you can count it or not count it as Mario games. As well as microsites, re-releases like the Virtual Console, all that kind of stuff. So this is just generally like individual games that are relatively unique from one another. So yeah. Board games I'm not going to rank with video games because I think that's not fair whatsoever to do something like that. But yeah, Donkey Kong for the Atari 800 is the only 10 out of 10 so far in this series from me. We haven't even had a 9 yet. But yeah, that is the tier lists for that. Most interesting game? I might give that to Sansu Lesson. It either goes to Sansu Lesson or Cement Factory Tabletop. We can get to that. Are you talking about system volume information on my computer or on a specific game? Yeah, that one is interesting. Like, it doesn't have like none of these games really have an interesting backstory from what I've read so far. This might change when I research some. Okay, computer. But yeah, Sansu Lesson has a lot more interesting stuff surrounding it. That is, yeah. You can fill that out however you want. It's not, I have it set to not be required. So back to my camera. I'm going to change it to this webcam because I want to see a better contrast of light. Let me call it too. Hey, jump scare. Yes. This has been the Mario Game Awards 1982-1983. So, if you have voted at all, thank you for putting your valuable input. This will go into a video. I won't share individual votes, but yeah, 1984 it's gonna be a bit. So, current plans for the channel right now, I want to focus on the 1982 video because it's been over a month since the last installment of the series. Especially considering how big the project is now going to be. I have a script pretty much finished, so still have to go through a check on grammar and a few other things. And then we'll come to filming and then editing the whole thing. And maybe try to figure out if I can get some friends on board for the editing process as well. As for what's going to happen to the channel, I think I'm going to take a hiatus on streaming for now, to focus on some other important things such as the video and also some things in my personal life. So this Game Awards was just something I could do for the time being. We'll get to stream soon. The next game is going to be Golf on the NES. The goal for that one, I've decided, is to do par. Like, do 18 holes and land and get under par or lower, something like that. Because that's usually, that is a very terrible 100%, but that's what, I base my knowledge off of retro achievements and a couple of other factors, and par seems to be the most reasonable one. So I might do like 1 or 2 runs on stream, and then grind the rest off stream for golf, but other than that, I think it's fine. Other than that, I guess I could plug the Discord server real quick in the stream. So limited access link. Sure. Where is it? Of course, you have to dig for the invite, whatever, but for those of people, I think all of you are in this server, but I don't know. I'll just throw the invite in here anyway. Whoops. I'll just throw it in there for those of people who are interested and have not joined in yet. For a little bit, I'm gonna delete the message in a bit because I'm trying to not make it too public for various reasons. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. There was a point in time where I did not have a Discord. Is that the right? Is that? Was that an Astral Spiff Discord link? How did that happen? Hang on one second. Hello, Blue Horizon. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, I missed a few things here. Let me see. That is not the right invite link. Way to go, me. Okay, generated new link. We'll update that immediately. Okay. How did AstroSwift's server link get mixed up? And that's... Whoops! Remove that. Don't worry, you have a week to submit your votes. Yeah, we'll definitely cast votes after every year we go through. I promise this was not to... Oh, it was not? Okay. How did I mix that up with AstroSwift's server? I'm not even in his server. That's the funny part. I love AstroSwift, but I'm not in his server, so I don't know how that happened. Hello, Blue Horizon. I just realized you're a new chatter. Yes. Be sure to cast new votes. You can run through a replay of the stream if you want to get caught up with what has presided. Voting polls will end after a week. I sent in just now the appropriate Discord invites. I'll try to remember to delete that for stream replays. Oh, it was never Astral Space. I've convinced two people say it was Astral Spips. I'm losing my mind. This is a point in the day where I start getting a little aloof. Anyway, system setting information. What is it? System volume information? Is that what someone's asking me for? Is that what someone wants me to do right now? System setting information. System. I don't even know how you access that, actually. Hang on. Hey, where is it? System volume information. Okie dokie. System volume information. If someone can tell me how to access that, that would be great. Is that what this is? I have the volume mixer. Oh, it is in RetroArch. Oh, okay then. So, let's go to here. Where was that? Wait, where did you see that? System volume information. Right there. System volume information. Load content says it. Load content. Is it? Oh. I think this is supposed to be a hidden folder. Because this is what I see. Hidden items? Oh, wait, you're not looking at my right. Yeah, this is a hidden folder. There is nothing. I don't even have access to it. Nope, there are no games. Infinite Bacon, though. It seems as though we will not be playing that. Unless, if I recall correctly, was there... Oh boy, this might take a second. Do we want to do this, guys? I do not typically have hidden folders on, but I do know how to activate it. Yeah, boy. This is definitely the stream of all time. This is true. I think this is a little off, probably because of the emulator, but whatever. DVD corner percent. Will it hit the corner? That's a good question. I don't want to miss this. It's probably gonna be a bit... Ooh, we're getting closer. 24-hour DVD stream. Close. It's getting closer. Oh, it did it! It hit the corner, guys! We did it! We hit the corner! I don't even know how I got this ROM, actually. Hang on, let me boot up Topia. Let's see here. I'm gonna open up this in File Explorer so I can get to this easier. Okay, I guess I don't have the ROM. But, that was all I have planned for this, really. So, that's gonna be it for the stream. I don't really have much else planned, so thank you all for coming. Transition. Oh, wait, I can do fade for this. Forgot I'm using that camera instead. This bad boy back up. Thank you all for coming to the stream where we do our first Mario Game Awards show, where we cover 1982, 1983. Thank you all for coming to the stream. It has been a pleasure of just running through the games that we've already been through to kind of familiarize ourselves with what we have just witnessed. Some of it was good, some of it was bad, when we all had a good time in the end. So, thank you all for coming. I hope to see you in the Discord server after party for now, because I think there's a couple of conversations some people really want for some reason. So, we'll do that. For those of people who are tuning in after the stream has ended, there's always next time. You can still vote for the next week if you've caught in this early, or if there's another Game Awards, there always will be until we're done with the marathon. If you want to catch into a stream, subscribe. I'll eventually stream after I upload a video. Soon, I hope. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in, or whether live or after the part. I hope to see you all very, very soon. Have a super day.